Ecologi is a certified B Corp, which gives individuals and businesses simple and impactful ways to support climate action by funding renewables and tree planting projects and community projects as well, and even helping businesses measure their carbon footprint. So we know that what isn't measured can't be managed. So at Ecologi, we're very much focused on helping businesses measure their emissions so that they can know what their emission hotspots are, and work towards decarbonizing their emissions as a business. And what's interesting is that also a lot of the time these emission reductions also result in cost reductions on the pathway to net zero. Well, let's start with what each one of those means. So carbon neutral is about 100% offsetting. It's about 100% funding carbon avoidance credits, like, for example, renewable energy schemes and projects in different countries. Net zero, on the other side, is about actively reducing emissions as a business and looking at a deep decarbonization of emissions. So 90% of your emissions should be reduced as a business. So we're looking at both direct and supplier emissions, supply chain emissions should be reduced by 90% for net zero, and then the remainder of 10% can be compensated by funding carbon removal offsets. So net zero is the real hero here, but actually carbon neutrality is a stepping stone in the right direction, especially for businesses who are just starting out on their net zero journey. The SBTI, so the best scientists in the world, are actually recommending funding climate action as one of the 4 steps for the net zero journey. So both are important, but net zero is the real hero, like I said. Well, I believe these events are important in turning ambition into action because they really do produce momentum. You know, when you're exposed to a lot of information, you meet people that have a passion and ambition to take climate action. You learn about the progress that is being made by different businesses and organizations. You are compelled to take action. And that's exactly what I think COP27 will do. You know, at Ecologi, we're fueled by our community, and we really do see this movement of collective action unfolding in front of our eyes. In just 3 years, we've amassed a community of 40,000 businesses and individuals, and collectively, they've funded over 2 million tons of carbon avoidance projects and planted over 50 million trees. That's just in 3 years. And actually, the 2 million tons of carbon avoidance projects, they're equivalent to over 6% of London's emissions from last year. So you're really starting to see how people coming together generate collective action. That's really, really powerful. And my hope for COP27 is that it will galvanize even more momentum for collective action.